Hello people, today we're going to talk about Entity Framework Code First to a new database. So I just created a database which is um, technically empty, so we can use that. Okay, you need to have the connection string within inside your app.config file. So then I just go to start with this tutorial. Okay, I'm gonna create a new class, actually a new object. Um, this is called a bank. Alright, so this is gonna be a public class with data annotations. You also, before you do this, you also need to install the new get packages. So we go here, you have to install this one, Entity Framework, because I use a console application. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to create some properties, generic ID, unique ID. So this is screen code ID. This is the key. This bank has a name which is called name. Get a setter. This, let's say city. Just some properties. It's not too important. Okay. Then I'm gonna leave this like this. I'm gonna add another object which is called the cart. Some data annotations. Right. For this is gonna this is a bank. So this is the name of the table in your database. You see it later. So this has an ID as well. Key. Oh, whatever. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's say the 4 digits. So let's say pin. And we need a customer. So just 3 objects. Customer. Alright, this is public as well. This is the table called customer. Oh shit, down here. And rename this as well, so I'm not gonna get confused. Customer. Alright, so this customer has an ID as well. Key. This customer has a name. And a relation with the card. So what I'm doing here is the bank has a list of cards. So one bank can have multiple cards, and one card can only have one customer, so just one-on-one relationship. Okay, so this is going to be customer. Alright, what happened over here? Customer, what happened? Customers, nope. Alright, so what I'm doing here is this, a customer cannot be registered inside bank without having a card. So this has a foreign key to the customer, like this. And then we say this is customer, say card. Okay. So a customer must have a card, and the bank has multiple cards. But I have to do this first. Okay. Public bank, bank to have a one-to-many relationship with the bank. So this is a public UID, bank ID. This is the foreign key. Oh, foreign key to the bank. Alright. Now we have this, so these three objects, which will actually create the what happened here? Alright. So now we need to have a DB context. The context, well, actually the DB context. Let's say bank context. This is actually an intermediator between the database and the application. So this is alright, we have to do this because this is actually a DB context, so we have to create the structure, bank context, base, then between quotes, name, the name of the connection string. This is in my case a default connection. Alright, so now we have to set these supported to set these objects. Doing this means you can actually talk to the database, to those tables. Okay, so now these three tables can now be connected through this application. So I go to program, I create just three objects, the bank, new bank, card is a card, new card, customer is a new customer. So now say bank ID is a new unique ID, bank name, let's say Wells Fargo, bank city, let's say Washington DC, bank. Alright, that's cool. Alright, and then we say card ID is new. Oh, this is good. Really good. Okay. Then we say card name. No, let's say pin 4 digits. Alright, let's say 4432. Card bank ID is bank ID. So let's see. Okay, let's say customer ID is the same as card ID. Say customer name is Donald McCorfield. Well, let's say